HG Industry Stream. My name is Derek G, and I will be your host with the most. Anyway, I have changed the the video quality. I lowered it to the lowest setting, so it's like 320p or something like that, standard, so that it's easier to most likely see what's going on the screen, and to also watch on your mobile device without using a ton of data. Anyway, so hope you guys are having a great weekend. I am doing okay. fighting being allergy or something. I'm pretty sure it's allergies, but you know, it's been making me nap. But I had a great time. I went over to my friend Mary's house on Thursday, and we played Mass Effect 1 for hours while we talked and stuff. I mean, I would pause the game and we'd talk for a while, or we'd have food. Like I brought pizza over, stuff like that. But I had a great time. I hadn't been able to go over to her house since well before the new year. Between holiday obligations and then I got so sick, we just couldn't really meet up. But we're gonna try to do a weekly thing, and I'm gonna be taking my PS3 over to her house every week and playing Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, and then we'll move on to other things like Saints Row and Dragon Age and the Batman series, stuff like that. I just want to make sure it's the stuff that I play for her is stuff that she's interested in. So I'll bring over all the stuff that I like to play, and we'll see what happens. That's right. Okay. So where I am, for those of you who haven't played Far Cry 4, I'm in the Gale or Gailey household, homestead, whatever you want to call it. It's fully upgraded. In fact, I only had to go and grind money for one item. I could buy everything else. In fact, I bought all the big ticket items first. And now I'm working on the Shangri-La series, but I believe I don't have any more in this map to get, except for in this part of the map. I should clarify that. I'll look again, but I picked up all the collectibles. I haven't done this one because I haven't gone here yet. I think that'll unlock as a thing as I'm doing the storyline. If it doesn't, I'll do it before I go to the northern part of Karat. But I'm doing stuff like this. Going and doing all the little things, and I've also been doing the arena, trying to rank up enough to get the trophy and maybe even become the king of the arena. It's so interesting to see the different things that you wouldn't expect to be connected together. Like in Assassin's, it's a Ubisoft thing, but Assassin's Creed Odyssey has the arena, right? And now I find out that the Far Cry 4, which was made well before Odyssey was, had an arena mode. Oh, excuse me. And I'm working my way up it, but it's kind of a pain in the ass, really, because I'll stay where I started for 1 or 2 rounds. Depends on what I find, and the animals, even though the animals should be going after the targets that are actually running around and causing issues, they seem to like hone in on me, and so do the other enemies. After a while, even because they just assume that I'm there.
I know that look.
So let's have some fun. I'm going to mute my microphone and let you guys just enjoy the actions on the screen. If I have an anecdote or I want to, cuss, or I have something that I want to talk about, I'll turn it back on. Feel free to, ask me questions, say hello, whatever you want to do.
For the action never stops, and neither does the killing. Prepare yourselves for the sights and sounds of bloody slaughter! Let the blood flow! Come on, boys and girls, let's hear it for our fighters! Double down on your bets between rounds. We're mere seconds away from the end of this round. Doesn't look like he had any problems with the opening round. Let the games continue! I'm going to get him! If you're not having fun, you're not betting enough. Show me the money. Another round of betting is now open in the stand. Let the final event begin! Side bets are not allowed. Anyone caught betting on the side will be fed to tigers and my ex-wife. The match could end at any second. Oh, my chandies are in a knot. How could this happen? The Gora lives and is arena, where blood and money flow like waters. We're moments away from a bloodbath. Get your bets in! Let the killing begin! The more you bet, the more you'll win. So simple. If you're born with a weapon, you will automatically become a contestant in the arena. And that brings another round to an end. It's time for the final event. Did the Cora just win? This is ridiculous. How could this happen?
This will be the last one, and I'll go back to doing some story missions.
This time. Prepare yourselves to witness the finest combat Kidop has to offer.
Cover me!
The killing shot now. Have a suggestion for a fight? Let us know when you place your bets. We're almost to the end of the round. The starting round is always the easiest. Let's see how he handles a real challenge. Let the next round begin. You'll enjoy the fight more if you have money on them. Place a bet now.
I'm coming to fight you,
Get your bets in before the next round starts. Unleash the final challenge! This is strictly enforced. Don't make us have to spank you.
I can do this all day.
Considering goes to the outside and again.
The animals are hungry, make them useful. Fuck! Ugh. You have to kill Paul. You have to do it now. He's going home. You kill him and you save my family. I will get you anyone. Yuma, Pagan, I will get you their heads.
It's okay.
It is not okay. He's my family. It is not okay. Not, you have to save them. He's throwing himself a going away party at his compound. He's vulnerable there. He likes to ship in his meat from a nearby village. That is your way in. Once you're inside, sneak into the interrogation room. His guard will be down.
Hold on, guys. My dog wants attention.
battle and wrecked some Royal Army soldiers. Okay, forget about tanks, man. Did you hear the words coming out of my mouth? I said a fucking elephant. That thing was picking up Royal Army soldiers and then tossing them around like...
AJ, did you get my family?
Not yet. I'm making my way there.
Okay. Look, you must sneak in. It's important. Paul is a rat, and rats always find a way off the sinking ship. He can't suspect anything until it's too late. And don't forget, AJ, he's throwing a party. So find out where he's kidnapping his meat and sneak in.
Yeah, this is something that y'all should fix. Instead of them telling me while I'm on my way there, have it appear on the screen.
Not yet. I'm making my way there.
Okay. Look, you must sneak in. It's important. Paul is a rat, and rats always find a way off a sinking ship. He can't suspect anything until it's too late. And don't forget, AJ, he's throwing a party. So find out where he's kidnapping his meat and sneak in with him.
Want everyone from the warehouse loaded up in the truck. The prisoners from the warehouse aren't loaded into the truck already. Not going to be a Get in and sit down.
I think this one shit on himself.
Mother Jones, I don't want to hear another word about guns. Rokia, let's end this now. Moving out. Move faster.
Really? Really?
AJ, did you get my family?
Not yet. I'm making my
Oh,
way
and now I have to
there.
listen to her whine all over
Look, you
again.
must sneak in. It's important. Paul is a rat, and rats always find a way off a sinking ship. He can't suspect anything until it's too late. And don't forget, AJ, he's throwing a party. So find out where he's kidnapping his meat and sneak in with him.
I hate this fucking... Ooh, Jack's on. That's nice. And they reset my... Really?
I want everyone from the warehouse loaded up in the truck.
Hold on. I gotta make a party for me and... For Jack and I!
Behind all the outlets
From the warehouse aren't loaded into the
10,000
truck
is
already.
the one who stops. Think
Get
of
in
what you could
and
do
sit
with
down.
that much money. I think this one shit on himself.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello. And then
How you
I've got... I'm doing alright, and then but I got Ducky sitting on my lap whining.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like, pay attention to me.
Love.
Down! Go! Move faster! Climbing up! Watch my back! Kill! Got it! Kill!
You cannot escape my cuteness. Love me.
He's mine!
Well, you can hear him whining, right?
Give it here.
Not really,
There's
no.
nothing here.
He's sitting there going, me! Me! Hello. Hello, Ducky. Hello. Hello. You need to chill. Chill. Lay down. There you go. You've done it before where you just lay down and just snuggle. Why can't you just do that tonight, huh? So, how was your couple of days? You Friday, Saturday?
Good.
Cool.
Good.
Yeah, and
Did some stuff with Mom yesterday.
and then you
Did
watched a
grocery
movie today.
shopping.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, we watched a movie called AXL.
Okay.
I just call it Axel. because that's what the guy ends up calling this robotic dog that he finds
Uh-huh.
in the movie. It's really cool. The dog is a military grade weapon, and what they're doing is what they were trying to do with the military with it was have it so that it would replace regular military dogs.
Yeah.
It was set up so that it could have like
Yeah,
dual
so-
miniguns on its back and stuff like that.
Okay.
It would act and react like an actual dog.
Yeah.
It would imprint on one person and basically be that person's paired partner.
Yeah.
And they did a really good job with it.
Okay.
If you get the chance to watch it, I would.
I don't watch much TV or movies, dude. You know that.
No, I'm just saying, like, if you got the chance to watch it, I'd say go for it.
Yeah.
It's a really good movie. Hold on a minute.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know how well my headset is because I went to put it on charge the other day and forgot. So I got it plugged in. I have like
Okay.
almost a 5-foot extender cord, and then I like a 10-foot long white cord that I'm using to plug it into now.
Okay. Dog's all like, I want to go outside. I want to do this, and then he's not. He went down the stairs, looked at me, and then came back up the stairs.
I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 3
Yeah.
last night, and I got to the world of Rapunzel. Have you seen the movie Rapunzel?
Yeah, but you cut out because I was in the back of the house.
Oh, sorry.
It's
I
okay.
was
You
saying
said
I
you
got
got to
to
the
the-
world of Rapunzel.
Rapunzel. Yeah. So that's what I'm currently doing now. You know the scene with her and Flynn and how she's like, I disobeyed my mom. I'm free. Oh god, what have I done?
Yeah, where she gets
They
all
played
like
that-
manic. Yeah.
Well, they played that scene over again in the game, but this time you had Donald or Goofy or Sora in one of the scenes. It was fucking hilarious.
That's one of my favorite newer animated movies.
Disney movies?
Yeah.
I have Wreck-It Ralph as one of my summons, or as they call it in this, Link.
Yeah. I haven't watched Wreck-It Ralph. I'd probably enjoy it. I know I would, but it's so rare to get me to sit down and watch a movie.
And watch a movie.
or you know, even TV. I have to be in a certain, you know, mood for it. So
In this one, you get to actually like cook food, have Ratatouille cook
Uh-huh.
food for you. You know the movie Ratatouille?
yes,
Rat?
I've seen the Ratatouille.
Well, you can have the little rat, as they call him, little chef in this,
Mhm.
cook food for you.
Cool.
But you gotta do the actual mini game to cook it.
Yeah. Yeah, Game Ranks was saying that they put a lot of little mini games and worlds, and how the worlds are huge on top of that, and then you get like different powers and outfits and
Yeah.
all sorts of
The Keyblades now transform into secondary weapons.
yeah. And they said that the fighting went from being focused on just the melee to more like filling up your meter so you can do these really cool combos.
Yeah, that's what the meters for transforming your Keyblade into something else, or say you use the magic attack fire over and over again, and you hit the enemy so many times with it, you then get the ability to do a quick upgrade to the next level spell for free.
Okay. And another thing the Game Ranks was talking about, that praising Square Enix and Disney and everything, was that there's no microtransactions for the game. Everything that's going to be in the game is in the game. So
And,
people can just like get in there and go.
Like they also have these things where you can play something called Classic Kingdom, which is like think of Mr. Game & Watch as a platform type mini game that you can play in this.
Yeah.
Where you're Sora and you're trying to either catch the mail or get away from the giant by having him knock you into these chandelier light thingies to get to the window or something. And then there's a thing which I think if you can play on your phone, it's called Classic Kingdom. You can actually get what's known as the Star Keyblade. And it's something that you can get like right at the beginning of the game if you play the other thing before it.
Yeah, did you see the link that I put up on Facebook about the Keyblade?
No.
Yeah, Amazon that day they were selling it for...
Oh, that, yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah, it's an actual full-sized cosplay Keyblade.
Yeah.
It's officially licensed and everything. And I was like, oh, dude, because you've been talking about if you could get a Keyblade, you would.
Well, I have the Keyblade, but it's not like... I had the Kingdom Heart Keyblade, the Kingdom Key that it showed, but not that style of it.
Right. But like they sell, unfortunately, the seller that I found, or the creator, the maker that I found, doesn't go past like 2XL. But I found a cosplay hoodie that you can get to make it look like any of the outfits, like Sora's outfit from the first one, or Roxas's outfit,
Yeah.
And you can just do that, and then have the Keyblade, and it'd be kind of awesome. But yeah, so like I went to Mary's, right? And it was really kind of cool because we had pizza, and then of course cookies and brownies. She'd made me put cookies and brownies, and I brought I didn't really eat any of the brownies while I was there, but they were awesome, by the way. I brought them home.
Okay.
But I played Mass Effect 4. And we paused every once in a while and just talked and, all that stuff. But basically I played through the beginning and went and got Liara so she could see all of the people. Because when I normally play for myself, since I've played so many times, I don't normally go and get Liara right away. I usually go and do some side quests and stuff like that first. But I wanted her to see why I like Liara so much. And so I went and got Liara, and then I went and talked to her on Normandy. And she kept laughing at things that Liara was doing. And I was like, now you know why I like her so much. She's like, yeah, I know, right? Yeah. So like we tried the way I had come up with it, which was, she makes all of the dialogue decisions and all that stuff, but she doesn't like that. She would if she could actually play herself, I guess, but like, she gets awkward when it's somebody else playing for her and everything. And so eventually, after about the third or fourth time that I, had her make the decision, she's like, could you just play? I'm like, okay. So I just started playing, and it sped up the gameplay, of course, because I know what I'm doing. But she likes it. So whenever I go over to her house now, we'll play Mass Effect until that's the first one's over, and then we'll do the second one, and then we'll do the third one so that she gets the whole storyline. And then from there we'll go on to either Saints Row or something else. I told her, I said, there's a couple of games I'm not sure if you'll want to play them, you want me to play them for you or not. I said, like this one called Silent Hill Downpour. I said it's technically a scary game, but not really at the same time. And she's like, okay. I said, but anything that I bring over to play, if after like an hour or so, if you don't like it, just tell me, and we'll switch to a different game. She's like, oh, okay. So she knows that she's not trapped with whatever I choose to play. But I was there from about 2:30ish to after 11 o'clock at night, and playing Mass Effect and just hanging out. And she was actually falling asleep in her chair because she normally goes to bed around 9-10 o'clock, and I'm up until like 2 in the morning most of the time, at least. And so I was still raring to keep going, and she's like literally falling over asleep, sitting up. So I hurried up and saved and packed everything up, asked her if there was anything that she needed, reassured her that she would get her Tupperware back because I didn't have any containers to take the brownies and stuff home with me in. So I gotta wash it. I can take it back to her next week. No, dog.
That's right! Run away! Hey! Is someone there? Show yourself! We don't know what's out here!
Rapunzel's and Flynn never seen what a camera looks like, so I just took a picture of them, and they're like, what's that?
That's goofy.
Oh no, I just did the laugh by accident.
No, I meant that she says stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
I accidentally alerted people in in Far Cry, and I have to sneak onto this thing because I'm doing the storyline quest. And I have to sneak onto this truck in order to go into this party to kill Paul, the lieutenant, for one of Pagan's lieutenants. And what's funny is at the bottom part of the map, because the map's divided into two sections. There's northern Karat and southern Karat. And I have gotten, except for one spot, I've gotten all the collectibles, done all the little side games, like the racing and the survival and all that, and the hunting and all that stuff. Done all of that stuff. Beat all of the fortresses, and now I'm having to go back and play the storyline and everything for the for the region. I can't get into Northern Karat until the storyline unlocks it. I'm eating hot dogs, which is why the dog's barking at me. Yeah, the night I got home, I was from Mary's house. I was tired and sore. I'm gonna start bringing my own, like my outdoor lawn chair or whatever. It's just this camp chair that I always have in my car. I'm gonna start bringing that in and using it because the only place that I can really sit is on this couch that she's got, but it doesn't give really good back support because it's a couch. It's, and it's low to the ground, so I keep having to shuffle side to side, front to back, and end up with my shoulders and back and hernia all in pain when I get home because of the the way I have to keep moving around and everything. And so I'll start doing that instead. And so I was just like, oh, I'm gonna sleep. And then of course yesterday I was sick. I wasn't breathing right. I wasn't. I kept having to blow my nose and I had to take Dayquil. I fell asleep in my chair, which is like unheard of with this chair because it hasn't been broken in enough yet. So I had a sore neck when I woke up from my nap, and so I went to bed early, and everything last night, and that night and last night, and then today I was still a little bit icky this morning, so I took more Dayquil. I ordered Togos, and then a couple hours after that, I went to bed again to take a nap, and I woke up at like, I don't know, 4:30, 5 o'clock, and now I'm okay again. And I don't know if it was her cat or not because I was already sniffly before I went over to her place. Because all the rain and it's starting to get into springtime. Spring is technically in March, but it's California. So stuff is blooming and yeah. No bueno.
No bueno.
No bueno. Hold on. So Mary was telling me that the actor that played Black Panther is supposed to be in this upcoming Green Lantern movie. And she's like, I don't know who he's going to play. I was like, he's going to play the Green Lantern. Most likely. She's like, what? I was like, yeah, the guy after Hal Jordan is black. And she's like, I didn't know that. I was like, yeah. I said, so he's most likely going to play the Green Lantern himself. And she's like, oh, okay, that kind of makes sense now then. I was like, exactly.
Yeah, because Green Lantern is DC.
Uh-huh. I hope they do a better job of it this time than they did with Ryan Reynolds.
Even Ryan Reynolds makes jokes of his own movie in Deadpool.
He couldn't even help himself and made a dig at it in Deadpool.
Pardon?
In the first Deadpool movie, Ryan made a dig about Green Lantern in it.
That's what I just said.
Oh. I was eating, so I didn't hear everything you said.
Oh.
And when I chew, I don't hear everything.
Yeah, like, I thought that was freaking hilarious that he joked about it in Deadpool.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, don't make the suit green or animated.
No, dog.
Hi, Mom. Yes?
Your charge night? Your top pass.
Okay.
And with the cat box.
Okay.
Search the area. Okay.
Okay.
Stay sharp. Stay sharp. Open shoot. You're done. Figure out who did that. We have a general direction. Now find him. Stay sharp. Stay sharp.
Yes, Mom. No.
He got away.
What? Okay, just give me a second.
Oh, come on. It was aiming right at him.
Be right back.
Yep.
Now, what did you need?
Sabal, I'm going after Paul.
Capture him if you can, brother. I want him to pay for what he's done to Kirat. In fact, a lot of people keep disappearing from nearby villages. So if you find anyone alive inside, help them escape. But go in quietly.
Excuse me.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
He truly is my cat. I poked him, right? Literally poked him to get him to move or anything because he looked dead. And his eyes jolted open. He did a soft meow. I walked out of the room, I come back, and he's still laying in the same position.
He's like,
Like he
what? Hello, and then went back to sleep.
basically, yeah. What do you want? Leave me alone. That's the look he's giving me right now.
Yeah.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your long hair.
I know, hide the body.
Hide the body? No, hide the body. Hide the body.
It's telling me to hide the body, and I'm like, duh. I'm so tempted to do that.
Do what?
Oh, my sniper is powerful enough that I can take out 2 people with 1 shot as long as they're standing beside each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
1 shot, 2 kills.
Yeah. it's a party because the guy, his name's Paul, he's leaving Karat.
Okay.
And so my job is to try to save the people that were taken for the party, and also get to Paul and try to kill him, or capture him. Really, they want me to capture him. How am I supposed to save this person that's in here? Oh. Oh, shit.
You're free. You can sneak out.
I just rode a merry-go-round.
Everyone keep your eyes open.
I accidentally had to throw a grenade, and now some of the guys are alerted and looking for me. Which sucks, because I so didn't mean to do that. I was trying to get the knives, so I could, the throwing knives, activated. On the plus side, it's allowing me to mark a lot of the guys, so that even when they stop looking for me, I'll have them on my radar.
Stop trying to talk. You just can't.
He can too talk.
Not when he's trying to say a bunch of words, especially the words ingredients.
Just because he can't talk properly doesn't mean he can't talk.
No, it's one of those things where he tries to talk, but all he ends up doing is making a bunch of sounds. Because all the words that he's saying have so much of the in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying by he couldn't talk.
Right.
Not very many lucky marks. I just climbed a tree. No. Get back up in that tree. I said
Oh, come on! The guy that saw me ended up dead shortly afterwards. What the fuck? Nobody else saw me. I have to do this all over again. And they took all my tags away, bastards. So I don't know where any of the enemies are now.
Yay! Wild water rafting.
Rokia, you call yourself a soldier?
These things don't just happen. Look around.
There was nobody there. And, I hate that.
More than one person. I know someone is out there.
Bartender! I hate. Got men down. What is that?
Okay, me and Rapunzel were just playing in the water.
This can't be.
Who's playing in the water?
Look for
Me and Rapunzel.
out of the order.
We were splashing each other. They really did a lot with this.
No.
I got this killer found. Go, go, for the sword.
Really worth the wait for the game. I say that.
Killing my friend.
Oh, come on. I looked before I got down.
There was no time and all of a sudden it was-
This mission is gonna be a pain in my ass. I have to free three slaves
Uh-huh.
that are spread across this compound,
Uh-huh.
and it can't be seen.
Okay.
I can kill as many people as I want, as long as I'm never seen.
Okay.
But when I got killed the first time,
Uh-huh.
they took all of my tagged enemy tags off.
Okay.
So now I have no idea where anybody is. It's nighttime. I looked to see if there was anybody walking around down below me before I climbed off of the roof.
Mm-hmm.
And just as I hit the ground, I was seen.
Really?
Yeah. Because apparently they decided to have the guy that was in the building suddenly want to walk out of the building.
Right.
The fuck with me, I guess?
Yeah.
What is that noise? It's nothing.
Try to get an angle on that. Now I'm having to hide bodies. I don't know how well this is gonna work, because hiding bodies is not like I can just conveniently just set them in a bush easy like I can in like Assassin's Creed. I can try to set them in bushes. Doesn't mean they won't get seen anyway, because I can't be precise about it.
Oh, kid, so that's the combo move with her. She wrapped me up in her hair. Her and Flynn decided to swing me around with rag dolls, and then her hair lets go and throws us like bombardment missiles.
Okay.
Go, get out of here. Keep your head down.
Okay, I got the second one. Crap. See, they saw the body.
All of you keep your eyes open.
Even with all the work that I did to try to hide the damn thing.
Everywhere. Find whatever did this. He's not here anymore.
Hey! Pebbles.
No, god damn it, what the hell? Back the way I came. A little bit.
Sneak out. Come on, go. You're free.
Okay, so I got all three of the slaves finally.
I freed some prisoners.
What, Mom?
Good. Every person you save is another soldier for the cause, brother. Now finish what you have to do.
Could be bombardment.
Really? Okay, I guess they want me to climb in and then climb in. That's the only thing to think of. Climb it in, climb it in. Oh, that's his office? Okay.
I'm here to help. Get out of here.
Hello? Hi, sweetie. How are you? Oh, that's amazing. That's wonderful. No, I understand. Sweetheart, I understand. But I can't. I'm literally walking into a meeting right now. All right. No, it's okay. It's okay. Just put her on really quick. No, it's okay. Put her on. Yeah. I will be right with you. Hi, Ashley. You did? That is amazing. Good girl. Are you getting ready for bed? Did you brush your teeth? For at least 10 seconds?
The guy is on the phone with his daughter
Can you give your mom a
while he's taking valuables off of a dead body.
No, she gets lonely when I'm not there. You are the lady of the house.
And supposedly has somebody he's torturing tied up
Now,
in
Daddy
this
has to
place.
work, so a gift? Sure, sweetheart. What did you want? A ring. No, I don't think I've seen anything like that for you, sweetheart. I'm sorry. What else would you like? A necklace. Oh, a gold necklace. Well, actually, I think I see the exact thing. Yes, of course, it is shiny. Now listen, Daddy has to work, all right? So I have to go. I love you too. Yes. Kisses, kisses. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Okay. Bye. I apologize for that. My daughter, you were here on time, and I was not ready. No disrespect intended. You?
What's so funny?
Now I have to carry the fucker outside. Really?
What?
I had to go in there, grab the guy, and now I have to escape with him.
Basically on your back.
Yeah.
Joy.
Without being seen.
Really? And there's like an unlimited number of men there.
Not unlimited. But yeah, there's guys there. What's fucked up is that I didn't think about changing my weapon loadout when I went to this. So the sidearm that I've got does not have a silencer on it. Okay, well, I can't run, but being seen's not a problem.
Oh no?
Because I've been seen.
And it's not ending the mission.
Right. But I'm taking lots of damage. Good thing I have, like... when I just started doing this, I had full healing. Oh. What's funny is they're shooting at me, but their boss is also, like, on my back. I gotta put him in a car and then take off. Because Sabal... Oh, come on, really? Sabal requests that he be taken alive. Which breaks all the rules, really. I mean, you don't kidnap and torture your enemy. You eliminate them so they can't come back and so they can't be used as a martyr. Yeah.
Like, okay, those things are supposed to be like little, well, the ingredients not so much, but the Lucky Marks are supposed to be like this secret thing that you find and get rewards for finding them.
He's alive.
Yeah.
You'd killed him, I wouldn't
Like, I could understand if it was like...
Fucking taxi driver.
Every once in a while.
Show him to his new
but
home.
not like every time.
Pull through that! Fucking savages!
Though I gotta admit, there's not that many that I've come across.
Wait, that's my cell phone. Ajay, that's my cell phone. It's in my back pocket. I need my cell phone, man. Ajay, please. Please, I need my cell phone. Get off me, you monkey fuckers. Ashley. Ashley, baby, daddy's here.
Thank you, Ajay. It's a good thing you've done here. We'll take care of Paul. We've got the perfect spot for him.
I still think they either should let Paul go home and not come back, because he does have a family. I mean, yeah, he's an asshole, but he's got a daughter, you know. Or they should have just fucking killed him.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, the guy really is an asshole. I mean, he had his daughter writing pen pal letters that he was using as a way of proof of life for Noor. Even though her family's been dead for years, they were using those letters and stuff to like make it seem like they were still alive, so that she'd still work for them.
You always regret those decisions when they die, don't you? Anyway, I was there with DePlore, or rather Paul Harmon. He invited me to his home to meet his family, to see the other side of him. It was incredible to see the man behind the man. Paul, the loving father and husband. I was as jealous as I was happy for him. We went to his daughter's school to see a recital. There was his darling Ashley, the light of his life. I could see the tears welling up in his eyes. So proud, so much love. It really made me think. What if I had followed Ishwari? What if that was you, clumsily stumbling through a piano recital as I looked on teary-eyed through a viewfinder, capturing every precious moment? It always hits you when it's too late, RJ. Always when they've gone.
Okay, Mom.
What?
oh, she's hiccuping a lot now, so she was letting me know she's okay. Because sometimes I can't tell if she's choking or not. But Pagan Min, after I've delivered Paul to the rebels, Golden Path, he's like, I went to America once. He's like, with Deplore, or Paul Harmon. Paul Harmon's his real name. He's like, because he invited me to see the man behind the man. And he's like, and it was he basically said it was a surprise to see just how much of a family man and father he was away from Kyrat. And he's like, and it got me, he's like, Pagan's like, it got me thinking about if I had gone with Ishari, which is your mom. I never say her name right.
Yeah.
And it was you toddling through this play, he's basically waxing nostalgic. Because in this game, you are the bad guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Pagan Min is a ruthless, don't get me wrong, he's a ruthless dictator, okay? Tyrant, whatever you want to call it. Because he all the what they call the royalists, which is the Golden Path, he has driven them to the southern part of Kyrat and is trying to eradicate them or have them surrender. And he killed the royal family and stuff like that, but as you work through the game, you realize the things that he's actually done for Kyrat are things that needed to be done to bring the country to the 21st century, to force progression. And like the brick making factory or whatever, it's not really a factory, it's like this outdoor area, but like if you read all of the little entries into the collection stuff, King Min's Kyrat, and you read the places, Rockhan Brick Factory. The Rockhan Brick Factory once faced ruin, but the ever-generous King Pagan Min revived it. Now this vintage Kyrati landmark is once again in operation, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No longer staffed by unsupervised children, it is another proud example of Kyrat's economic fortitude. So basically, he got rid of child slavery at that factory. And some of these, they're just, blowing smoke.
Yeah.
But in some cases, he really is trying to make Kyrat better, and you get taken in by the Golden Path because you don't know anything. Your mother never told you anything. And then on her deathbed, she asks you to go and take her ashes to this one spot in Kyrat. But still doesn't, even in the letter that she has for you for that, she still doesn't tell you anything.
Mm-hmm.
So all you know when you get there is that this guy's army tried to kill you. Okay? Because they shot out the bus. Then you watch him murder somebody with a pen. And then you watch him torture somebody in front of you, not completely, but a little bit. And then you hear him being tortured in another part of the house. You hear the screams, and the guy leaves to go and take a call.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy, Pagan Min, is eccentric as hell. Okay, he really is. And so all you know is that you see these bad things happening because of this, but you don't know actually the history behind it.
Yeah. You don't know the truth.
Right. And so you escape thinking you're doing the right thing by helping the Golden Path win their country back. And even when you read your supposed father's journals, it makes it seem like Pagan Min is the bad guy. But like, what's funny is that you learn later that no,
excuse me,
he's technically not the bad guy. He's not a good guy, but he's not a bad guy. Cause see, like, in the very first one that I found so far, of the journals, it says that your father married Ishwari, in 1981, and that the marriage was arranged when they were children before she was selected as Kyra's vessel and everything. So arranged marriage, not necessarily really love. They knew each other, they grew up, knowing each other, but that doesn't mean anything. 4 years later, the royal family, the nationalists, stormed the palace and killed the family, the royal family.
Okay.
Nationalists, back, people keep forgetting this. When there is a monarchy, nationalists are people that are trying to free the country from one ruler system. It's technically the founding fathers of America were nationalists. Okay, they fought for the freedom of America against the tyranny of a king, and that's what the nationalists did here. The only reason it seems like it's horrible is because your father, your birth father, was a royal guard and was what they call a royalist. He was, he wanted to continue to have the traditional, royal family, the whole 9 yards, right?
Yeah.
And then they kept fighting against the nationalists. They keep fighting against the nationalists. And then Pagan Min comes in and makes a deal with the Golden Path. And because he found the distant relative of the murdered king, so he brought him and himself to here, and he's helping the Golden Path fight against the nationalists, right? Well, later on that year, Pagan Min, quote unquote, betrays them.
Okay.
He killed the supposed royal and installed himself as king, but we don't know what happened.
Okay.
We don't know. All we know is that the royalists, the ones that want to put the royal family rule and the traditional stuff back in place, is pissed off and betrayed. The things that they want to reinstate, and this is what's funny. It says this is why you're the bad guy technically until the very end, and you can make your own decision. But like the traditional way of life in Kyrat was child labor, child marriages, worshiping a mortal as the vessel for their goddess. Ultra religious, not necessarily a bad thing, but ultra religious, all that stuff. Now I don't support that extreme, and I certainly don't support the extreme of the other person, because the Golden Path is split into two. They're working together, but they're technically split into two. The female leader wants to use child soldiers, continue to sell heroin as a way to make money for the country, make it so that they don't worship a child as the embodiment of the goddess, all that stuff. She wants progression for progression's sake.
Yeah.
Well, the other guy is named Sabal, and he wants everything to go back to the way it was. He wants a king, or a royal family that is supported by the people. He wants to go back to their ultra-religious, the way that they were before the nationalists killed the royal family.
Okay.
And they've been fighting the Civil War for like 20 years, 30 years.
Okay.
and supposedly your mom helped create the royalist movement called the Golden Path.
Okay.
I haven't found all the journals. I'm waiting to find all the journals, and then I'm going to read them all in order.
Okay.
But according to this, your character was born in 1988.
Okay.
Come here, quick! Ajay, there's no time to lose.
What are the targets?
It's a shipment of fresh water for our troops. Paul has used so much to irrigate his opium crops that our men are drying up.
I didn't know it was that
I
bad.
was just fighting on a wall.
Okay, I'll help you.
What's on the wall?
I was fighting on a wall.
Yeah, you can run up them and jump off and
Yeah, I know.
do all sorts of
But I was
parkour
learning.
stuff. I saw that in Game Ranks' video.
I know, it's awesome. It's just like... Can do just about anything in this.
Yeah. I have to defuse these. There's 3 bombs. I have to defuse them without being detected.
Yeah.
That's my new thing in the game now. It's a side mission that didn't pop up until after I went and got Paul Deplore. I think I'm gonna end up doing a good portion of backtracking and stuff.
Yeah.
For right now until I because Pagan Min's palace and one of his lieutenants are all in the northern area. Well, a couple of his other lieutenants, Paul and one other one, are the ones that are in the lower part of Korat. I still think they should have just let Paul go. Especially after you learned about how Nora's family are dead. There's no purpose in torturing an enemy that's been defeated, in my opinion. Okay, so I got that one. Hello, Gibbs. Are you trying to get onto my lap? Okay. Excuse me. Die. Thank you. Damn. I'm gonna have to go get the last one I got seen. Once they see me, I have to haul ass.
Oh, sorry. Not laughing at you, I'm laughing at me.
I know.
It was just the scene from Rapunzel where she's trying to get him, the horse Maximus, not to arrest Flynn.
Yeah.
And it got to the point where they just shook hand to hoof, and then my characters come running up, and she's like, "Oh, it's Sora." She separates them, she walks between them, and then the horse Maximus hits Flynn in the chest. He's like, "Oh."
Yeah, but the Maximus and him end up being friends in the game. Not the game, not the movie.
And then the movie.
Yeah.
But no, what it is I love how they're actually taking scenes from the movie and using them in gameplay as though it's the actual story of the movie.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. It's like, it's really fucking hilarious.
What's funny is they're shooting mortar shots, but they don't actually know where I am. Hello.
Are you okay?
Oh, now I got Max who's helping us. I wonder
Do you think this is easy? Being the first woman in the Golden Path. The one pushing for change while everybody else talks behind your back about how you're destroying their heritage. I am every bit the fighter, the Kirati that they are, but they just see a woman.
It's not a woman's issue. That's what I don't get. She makes it all about the fact that she's a woman, or you know, whatever. You know,
supporters, and I just
but it's not. She wants to sell drugs. She wants to use child soldiers. She wants to do things that are completely morally incomprehensible, including sacrificing the lives of her own people in order to get intelligence that she may or may not act on.
Remember that tea plantation?
That's fucked up.
Been shipped to an old brick factory for processing.
Has nothing to do with the fact that she's female. If she was a male character and still did the same shit, I still wouldn't follow her ass.
Exactly. That's everything we need to plan for the future while he's stuck in the past. I say yes, he says no. But I'm hoping you will be the one to do the right thing.
She yelled at you for burning the poppy fields, the opium fields, because in her mind, I just burned all this money that they can use to get medicine and all that stuff. Yeah, at the sacrifice of the health of other people from other nations, because they were going to be making heroin and selling it to drug dealers. It's not like they were going to it's not like they were going to make a contract with a pharmaceutical company to grow crops for their you know, factories or whatever. No, they were going to be selling it to make street drugs. No. What dog? Hello. What? Hello. Can't you lay down with Gibbs? And just snuggle? I have to be petting you. Really? What if I want to play my video game? I petted you earlier.
Can't do that.
Do not stand on my hernia, dog. You have this horrible habit of planting your feet right onto it. There. Is that better? Scratching your tummy? Yeah. I was scratching your tummy. What? Outside? Okay, get off me! Alright, I'm gonna end the stream for tonight. Take the dogs out and all that stuff. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will talk at you later. Say goodnight, Jack.
Good night, Jack.